Cool. So if you saw the last video, I just did a card of the day. Now I'm gonna do. I love him so much. Sorry. I'm distracted. Today I've been distracted recently. How's everyone feeling? We good? Um, so yes, I'm gonna do a pick a card reading. So I'm gonna get everything set up for you guys. You just have to choose which kind of object on top of the card resonates with you. Which one you're kind of feeling like, oh, I like this one or I like this one. There's no wrong answer. Okay, so if the message resonates with you, take it with like a grain of salt. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Um, and if the message doesn't resonate with you, if it makes you upset or angry in any way, shape, or form, the message isn't for you. It just means that you know yourself and that you don't need me to tell you who you are, right? I would hope. Anyways, I'm not here to convince anyone, anyways. So let's get started. Cool. You can pause the video if you like. I'm gonna have pile 1 over here be this like lip pendant thing, and pile number 2 is going to be the Palo santo stick. Pile number 1, pile number 2. Alright. So again, just pick which one, and I'll get started on that. Okay, cool. Pile number 1. You picked this one. I'm gonna flip it over. Okay. So, dun 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 dun. You got the devil. Um, I wanted to say this too, actually, before I saw the devil, is that I do work with a lot of shadow work, a lot of shadow like empaths, and things like this. So if you know about these terms, cool. Um, but what I'm picking up here, sorry, I also saw something. Yeah, I'm getting that there's a lot of strife in this card, actually. Um, having to do I'm feeling internally. However, this also, whenever things we feel them internally, subconsciously or consciously, they're always reflected externally. So it's probably being reflected in your environment as well right now. And this is having to do, not necessarily, but it can be having to do with your addictions. It can be having to do with a lover, like some type of codependency. Um, for me, it's also like some type of like conflict with this mental energy. Specifically, I'm getting a lot of mental, like airy energy here. I don't know why, but I'm really drawn to his horn. His I don't know, the horns of the devil, and basically with this card here, it's really just saying to pay attention to the things that you have kind of subconsciously always gone to. Right now is a time to really slow down. Notice, take a step outside, take a breath, notice yourself when you start to get overwhelmed or when your emotions kind of become too much. Find the things that you know already to kind of self regulate. Right now, specifically with all the astrological placements that are going on, we are definitely in some need of self reflection. We are in need of using our intuition. And again, that kind of goes with this airy energy I was saying before, is not to get too stuck in our heads. This is where we kind of subconsciously go back to these addictive habits and patterns, or these habitual patterns that aren't serving our highest good or aren't serving our highest self. And when I say just our highest self, I really just mean that the version that you really feel and know that you are, not the version that you show out into the world. This is the version that you are when you're at home in your room by yourself. Who are you? What do you think? What do you truly believe? Like your most wildest, craziest dreams? That's you. Along with maybe this other darker aspect, like find that balance, understand and do the shadow work. And doing the shadow work, it's not always fun, it's not always easy, but it is freaking rewarding. Alright, I hope that message resonates. I'm going to go on to the second card here. But thank you so much for taking a little listen, and I hope to see you in the next video. Pile number 2. You guys, y'all, I do this all the time. I hate it. Okay, y'all chose the Palo Santo stick. And let's see what you got. Let me show you. So this is the Queen of Cups, Reina de Copas. Reina, perdón. With this card, I'm getting a little bit of melancholy here. And not in the type of way like we got in the first pile, particularly. This is, you have gone to the space where you have mastered your emotions at this point. We got that. It feels like this is the final stage. It's kind of like we're going from, not in terms of like hierarchy from like queen to king, like the king is higher. No, we are going from, I like to consider it the more developed, right? So it feels like you've been at this queen moment, you're sitting on your chair, you're kind of looking out at the world like what is going on right now? Like I've mastered myself, why isn't the world caught up by now? And it kind of just feels like this is that final step or stage to figuring out how you are going to start to maneuver in this new frequency that you might be in, this new resonance, this new identity that you've kind of come into for yourself intuitively. A lot of it is having to do with emotions, but I'm feeling like at the same time, I don't know why this chair is sticking out to me. And the chair, the wood, for example, this makes me think of the bastos or the wands, right? So it's making me also feel like there are just some desires that are like bubbling up here, or if they haven't started, they are about to, because she doesn't look super pleased, and doesn't mean that you have to be a woman. We're not talking about genders here. We are talking about just your essence in a sense, like your divine masculine and your divine feminine. Okay, so on the feminine side, this is just more on the intuitional side. So you've gotten that part down, and now it feels like you are just kind of sitting, waiting for that next level up, let's say. Not that, you know, that I feel like that will go on a sidetrack, so I'm not going to go there. But you are definitely rising to the occasion, to these circumstances that maybe you're not particularly happy about, or the maybe family dynamics that you're in, could be also working situations that you're in. You're not feeling maybe fully appreciated or fully taken care of in this kind of matriarchal way that maybe is what you need to start I don't want to say put out to the world, but you can now start to emulate this. And I think, I don't want to even just say think, I know that this is going to start creating like waves, like ripple effects in your environment. Because the water is really sticking out to me now, and I'm seeing like the ripples in the water. So, again, that's the card for the day. So, thank you for listening to my message here. I hope you enjoyed the reading. I'm always happy to do this. I'm going to keep trying to put out more videos just to kind of share and, yeah, meet a community and all that jazz. So I guess that's it. Thank you so much. I look forward to making the next video. All right. Ciao for now.